Paul the Savage O'Grady!
Let's do a fist pump and don't knock me out.
How are you? How do I get these off?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, they just slipped off.
Well, so come on then, Paul. You're going to have to enlighten us. Were you actually a proper boxer when you were younger then?
I went to, it was the Birkenhead, the BAB, Birkenhead Amateur Boxers. I was in the Marine Cadets, you see.
Ah.
And so we were encouraged.
Training.
Yeah, so I went to that, but not for very long, and I did judo and I did all these things. But
You're a pugilist.
Yeah, but I love the boxing.
Yeah.
I absolutely, it's one of my, well, I say it was my favourite sport.
Amazing for fitness, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
As well.
And to, you know, I always used to go and see Amir when he fought, Amir Khan, you know, and those deadly jabs he'd give.
Absolutely.
Cracking boxer. He called me his good luck charm.
Did he?
Well, I'd be in the front row with Frank Warren shouting, "Kill him! Kill him!" And my sister would be watching the news going away, Paul. You know, can't you restrain yourself? But it's like, you know what the atmosphere is like in a
And he came up through Olympic boxing.
That's right, yeah, he did.
Boxing,
And his brother as well was a boxer, you know.
So you'll be hoping for a boxer to come out of the lockers tonight then?
I am,
In the old
yeah.
sports
Well, we'll see.
personality,
Yeah.
There's not actual people in the lockers. We should.
We don't know yet. We haven't opened them. We don't know yet.
Well, it may be out.
We don't know it. Gabby's got the keys. OK. Well, there are...
If I was going to get a cat, I'd get a nice big black Tom, you know, a proper farm cat, an old cat, not a kitten.
But just to help you out around the farm, you know.
Well, because we've got a problem
Get
with
the
rats
rats.
at the moment,
Yeah.
you know. But I wouldn't want him to bring a rat in and throw it on my bed with no head.
No,
No,
but I think it's a present.
Well, this is it, you know. But but I've got 5 maniac dogs, and the cat would have a nervous breakdown. I guarantee you. So it'd have to be a pretty hard-knocked cat if I was going to adopt.
Well,
one.
listen, talking of Puss in Boots, shall we move on to
Very
Panto?
good.
Move
Yes,
on to
let's
Panto?
get festive, Paul.
OK.
Because you're at the Palladium
I am.
doing the big Panto this year.
Yeah.
And we usually see you in quite nice roles. I mean, it's Cinderella this year.
Yeah.
But you've turned a little bit naughty.
Oh,
on us.
I'm rotten in this. I'm Cinderella's stepmother. I can't tell you what fun it is stonking around being evil.
Really? OK.
Yeah,
OK. Well, listen.
yeah. You get it out, you know. You're like...
Yeah, well, we've got a night of big reveals, of course, and now you are going to reveal the character that you are playing. We've got a wonderful picture here. So, as if by magic, there you are, obviously as normal, and then. And there we are, Paul.
Wow. You look fabulous.
It's been heavily touched up, yeah.
Look
definitely.
at your waist, Paul.
That's
Nothing off
hoiked in.
you.
That's all hoiked in. Listen, I'm like a couch under that. It's all sponge, foam, rubber and bone in. Yeah, seriously.
Now, you've gone back to drag, obviously. Did
Yeah.
you have much input into what the character would look like?
Yeah, definitely. You know, because Panto dames, normally, they're like big fellas. But when you're the villain, I always think the villain should be slightly, you know, skinny.
Live.
Yeah, like Cobra-like, you know? And that's what this one is. And she's a mean-tempered monster who abuses poor old Cinderella.
Aww.
And Natasha J. Barnes, who plays, it's so hard, you know, to do all the turning up of the ticket with her. Because she genuinely looks at you with these big eyes, and I'm going, turn it up.
Now, obviously, Lily was retired, so what has the process been like for you getting back into this kind of role?
It's the same thing with a black wig on. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, really?
Well, it's hard not to, you know. It's only she's rotten. This one is truly rotten, you know.
Right.
And because I was thinking Panto, any fairy tale, you can't have a hero or a heroine without adversity in the form of a really strong villain. You know, you don't get the happy ending until you've suffered. That's the moral of it.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm the adversary with 2 hideous daughters. Not hideous looking.
But the cast's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Oh, it is. We've got a picture of the cast. Look, we've got Amanda's the fairy godmother.
Yeah.
We've got Julian, Clary there. Look, Nigel Haver's popping up as well on the side.
Lee Mead.
How are the rehearsals going then? Because you're going in shortly, aren't you? You started.
Well, they've been a nightmare all last week, because me and Julie and Clary, we've got quite a few scenes together, and I can't look at him in the eye, and he can't look at me in the eye, because we were supposed to have a fling, the characters were, years ago in the circus. So there's all this patter going on, and, like, you just dissolve into tears in the end.
Yeah.
But it's best to get it out now before we go on
Yes.
stage, because then you can say it poker-faced, you know? But at the moment, we've just all been roaring laughing.
I can't imagine the pranks.
Oh,
you guys
he
are
looks
gonna
like
get
an
up to.
explosion in a hen house. You've never seen anything. He's a massive feathers, and he does. does. He sort of looks like one of those old three-piece suites and all that, you know, the floral patterns. His costumes are outrageous. Mine, as you can see, they're all sort of very slim.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, listen, Paul, we've got just a little bit of time to talk about this wonderful documentary that you've been making about fairy tales as well over in Bavaria.
Yeah,
The Grimm brothers.
Yeah, it was all about, you know, the origins of fairy tales, because they're pretty horrific, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very dark, weren't they?
Really bad,
Yeah.
you know, and then the Grimm brothers came along and they sort of made them more palatable for children's tastes.
Yeah.
And also...
What a great idea for a documentary.
Well, it was lovely, you know, because I've always been interested in them. And I always find the villains fascinating.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say this, but women make the best villains.
Yeah.
Look at the Wicked Queen, Wicked Fairy, Wicked Why are stepmothers always wicked? I mean, they've always been much maligned, haven't they, stepmothers?
Yeah.
True.
You know, and they're quite interesting. It's all about the forces of good and evil, and there's a moral tale in there. With if you're good and nice, you'll get, you know, a happy ending, which, of course, we all know is a load of rubbish.
Well, it is. It's all right for Panto.
It is,
so that's on ITV, isn't it, over Christmas?
Yeah.
A busy boy you are.
And we've got a Battersea dogs as well, and they're all here, the team. Yeah, all the hard-working team.
Shout out on the show, it's incredible. And you can see Paul.
I've been at it, to tell you the truth.
And if you would like to see Paul and Cinderella, then you can go along to the London Palladium from the 10th of December until the 15th of January. What a show
Lovely,
that'll be.
thank you.
Time now for a window into someone else's life with the next in our series of films.